Hi there, this is Spencer Loop and Jason McCormick for our Week 3 DQ. Jason's going to start us off talking about the um, competitive actions in business.
So we found that the car manufacturer Subaru done a big thing with a competitive move when they marketed really big towards the LGBTQ community. Um, Basically, they just put a lot of focus in towards marketing towards the LGBTQ community, and this gave them a lot of profits and ended up bringing them a lot of success in that area.
And to build off that, a lot of car manufacturers were not willing to go into that spectrum of the car share market, and it worked out well for them. And then for cooperative actions that you can take, such as joint venture, research, and development projects. So personally, I own a car, a Mazda Speed Protege, which was a joint development project between three or four different companies because they all specialized in one different thing and they could offer a more focused product for the consumer through cooperation. This worked out and they sold several thousand of them. And then to start off, a company that we will be looking at is Toyota and BMW and the creation of the A90 Supra. Um, they used a cross-platform development vehicle to keep costs down um, and create a better development car than they could have done in the price range. Toyota couldn't have developed this car um, economically without BMW to be there in supply. And then the risks Jay will cover.
So some of the risks could be like fallout between the companies. This can be a big problem. You want to always stay in good relationships with big companies. Also, stuff like failed products. So this can be things like components becoming no longer manufactured, so you can't go back onto that car and stuff like that. So it's just a couple of risks that we talk about right there.
An example of that would be the Chrysler TC by Maserati, a joint venture between Daimler Chrysler and Maserati at the time, which was basically a rebranded DeVille that sold for $40,000 more, and nobody bought it. So that was a big failure by both of them. Luckily, Maserati and Chrysler both go on into today's market, but it was a big failure back then. Cheers, thank you.
Thanks for listening.